Yo, welcome back to the channel, and if you're looking for the absolute best way to outplay and defeat the opponent Sha Lin, oh, you're in the right place. What's Sha Lin's biggest weakness? It's juking. The answer is juking. Being a projectile-based character, Sha Lin is just very weak against awkward movements. I'm talking about movements that are not predictable. Movements that you don't plan, movements that you just flow with, movements that you don't even know what you're gonna do. So your opponent definitely doesn't know what movement is coming next. So yeah, being a projectile-based character, Sha Lin is just very weak against awkward movements. Remember that. Unpredictable, random movements are one of this character's biggest weaknesses. Again, any character with projectile, this is their weakness. But due to how long it takes to actually draw the bow and fire, it is especially true for Sha Lin. Missing that one shot is a big deal because it takes longer for you to load up your next shot, longer than other characters such as Cassie or Pip. It's also especially true for Sha Lin because of how planted works. For those of you who do not know, planted is an ability where you actually plant yourself on the ground, you are rooted in place, you fire 6 consecutive shots and you have no control about how fast you fire these shots. You have no control over these shots at all, they fire by themselves. The only control you have is where they're going to land. The only control you have while this ability is active is just moving your mouse. You can't move and you don't have to click your mouse to shoot. They're automatic. Due to the shots being automatic, the ability is very predictable. You can predict the firing rate. You know the firing rate. It's memorizable. The firing rate is something you can get used to. And as you can see by these clips, I've gotten quite used to it pretty quick. I've only been playing the character for a day. Now the Sha Lin you see in the video shooting at me, he's actually a pretty good Sha Lin. I was actually pretty impressed with how well this player could play this character. But you know what? It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. The ability is just too predictable, which of course makes it really easy to dodge with practice. You know the firing rate, you know where he's aiming, just move out of the way. If you're having trouble with the jukes, just try to focus only on the juking, guys. That's it. Hell, even take your hand off of your mouse and just focus on the jukes. It sounds crazy, but I've done it before. Viewers who watch my stream can testify to that when I have my mouse hand up in the sky waving at the camera as I'm dodging 2 people's shots. It sounds absolutely crazy, but I promise you it will help. Man, even in this clip, I wasn't even moving my mouse. I might as well have had my hand off of it. Of the first early parts of juking the Sha Lin, I do use my mouse to initiate these awkward movements, but as you can see, I stop and I focus on using A and D for the awkward movements. I had no idea if and when I was going to switch directions. I had no idea how long I was going to hold A, how long I was going to hold D. I had no idea, but neither did he, and it worked. Just go out there and really get a feel for juking. Just get a feel for what's annoying to try to shoot, and then do that. Those of you that spent a long time in Smite like I did, I'm sure you're aware of what juking is and how to perform it really well. It sounds crazy, but I regard myself as probably one of the best players in the world with Sha Lin. I know the players that play this game competitively, and I don't think there's that many players with more experience on Sha Lin than me. That being said, I miss a lot with planted. Mainly because I have no control over my own character. I only can move the mouse and I have to predict where enemies go. And if they don't go where I predict, then I miss. That's video games. You know, at the same time, if you predict where they go correctly, planted is a very devastating ability, guys. But I don't need to tell you guys that. So please, please, please work on your jukes, or you're gonna have a bad day against a planted Sha Lin. But yeah, that's it for me, everyone. I really hope you find this content helpful, and I really hope you guys start working on your jukes. If you're liking the content and find it helpful, please hit that subscribe button below. I promise I have more guides, tips, montages, and tutorials ready to upload. So be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on anything that's going to help you get better at Paladins. I'm actually pretty new at YouTube, so every subscription means way more than you know. It really does mean a lot to me. Also, please leave a comment below about any other character you're having problems with in Paladins, guys, so I can get a feel on what video I'm doing next. Also, tell me about your experiences finding success against an enemy Sha Lin. Once again, my name is Stolzey, Pro Paladins player for MatchPoint. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have the best day of your life. Good luck and get juking.
Await you all.